Thanks, guys. Well, we're going to talk about something else Western New York is famous for, being the home of Lucille Ball. For New York State Museum Week, we went to Jamestown to check out the Lucy Desi Museum. So check it out. Many of you know that Jamestown is the home of the American institution Lucille Ball. That's why for Museum Week we decided to drive out here and take a look at the Lucy Desi Museum. We're here with Journey Gunderson, who's the executive director. Now Journey, there's two parts to the museum, so tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see.
Sure, it's a dual attraction. Where we're standing right now is the Lucille Ball Desi Museum, about the first couple of comedy and their lives and careers. Next door is the Desilu Playhouse, which is more of the I Love Lucy Museum, about the Ricardos, Ricky Ricardo and Lucy Ricardo, and that includes replica sets from the show.
So Journey, most people know Lucy from I Love Lucy,
right,
but her legacy started well before and continued well after. And you said that before she was a model?
Correct. Lucille Ball was definitely a model well before she became a comedian, and then she was also in 42 films and was already a pretty well-known movie star before I Love Lucy.
As you walk through the halls of the Lucy Desi Museum, you get to see bits and pieces of Lucy and Desi's home life and career outside of I Love Lucy.
Now we're in the second part of the attraction, which is the Desilu Playhouse, and this side sort of focuses more on the production side of her life. Tell us how she started.
Sure. Lucille Ball was a radio star before she was ever a television star, and she was very famous for a show called My Favorite Husband. CBS eventually approached her and offered her a TV deal to do the TV version of it, which would be I Love Lucy.
The road to I Love Lucy was not an easy one, however. CBS had a Caucasian man in mind for Lucy's husband, but she wanted it to be Desi Arnaz. She insisted on it, put her career in jeopardy, and stuck to her guns. Eventually, CBS gave in, and Desi Arnaz became Lucy's on-screen husband.
The main attraction of this exhibit has to be the replica sets. So we're standing in front of their New York City apartment, and how many episodes were filmed on this set?
Out of the total 181 episodes of I Love Lucy the show, 168 took place in their New York City apartment set.
And the interesting thing is, since the series was filmed and aired in black and white, this is the first time many of the viewers actually see the set in color.
Exactly. People stand and look at it and they're trying to figure out what's different because it's an exact replica, but this is the first time you can see it in color.
Along with the New York City apartment, you can also see a full-scale replica of the Hollywood apartment, along with many other items from the show. But it's not all about sets and stars. The Playhouse also gives you an in-depth look at the production side of things. You don't have to be a huge I Love Lucy fan to enjoy the Lucy Desi Museum or Desilu Playhouse. You just have to be willing to spend some time in a fit of laughter.
Well, as an actor, I was an actor before this, so it was really nice to see how someone's career started from the ground up.
Yeah, and I think it would be great to go there and like see the set in color, like you said.
Yeah, and it was just like they had so much stuff. It was like there's two different...
A day's worth of activities.
A whole day's.